Justin Bribe with the epic, awesome, amazing episode of the Messianic Bible Observant followers of Yeshua Mashiach. Let's see if you can see, if I can zoom in. I'm using the YouTube app. I don't think it's going to... Oh, there it goes. Okay, now you can see the new moon. That's the first sliver of the new moon. And there, we get it to focus a little bit with the cell phone camera there. So I want to tell you, it's March 22nd, 2023 on the secular calendar. And that means that, well, that's partly means that this is the new year, the biblical new year that starts in Aviv. And it starts now because we've got the first sliver of the new moon. But how do we know that? Well, Devorah's date tree, which is one site you can go to, and you can probably check others, has checked 25 fields of barley in Israel and has found, I believe they're in Israel, and she's found ripe barley over there. So that tells us, depending on your view of her findings, and she's got videos and stuff, that the new year has started, the Hebrew New Year, biblical New Year. Now, the interesting thing is, this was the first day of the year that I could work outside without my coveralls on when it was actually too warm to wear my coveralls. And I told people, I said, spring is going to start when the Bible says it starts, and that's when it will feel like spring. And that's exactly what happened today. So anyway, so that was a lot of fun. We're in the Pacific Northwest, for those of you that want to know, in Pomeroy, Washington, and people have been telling me they want to get out of here. And it sounds like maybe someday I'll be getting out of here too, to maybe go to Jerusalem or wherever it is that Yahuwah has for me to go. So anyways, we're going to blow our shofar, and since the new year has started, according to the new moon sighting. And I will share this new moon sighting with Devorah's date tree, because I think she said there have been no naked eye sightings, and I've got a naked eye, and I'm sighting it in the Pacific Northwest, so I don't know if that'll count. But anyways, let's go ahead and blow our shofar to let everybody know it's the new year. All right. So thanks so much for watching the channel. By the way, this is a great time to get rid of all of your non-Passover kosher items. You can wait, I think, longer and before Passover starts and the Feast of Unleavened Bread, but it's a great time, and I think my chickens agree because they've been eating lots of non-Passover kosher food. Last year was my first year really understanding and learning what that meant, and I think I got rid of like 3 garbage cans worth of food. And what was it? There was food, there was like laundry detergent, creams, all kinds of things, and that I did not know were not Passover kosher, as well as just regularly kosher. I'd learned that there was pork and things I didn't even know about, because of, I believe it was glycerin, and there was some other things that I had to find out, and a lot of it, some of it's vegetable glycerin, others is actually pork. And so you got to investigate those things. You got to call the numbers in the back of packages to find out. So anyways, Happy New Year. I know it's the year 3000 and something. I'd have to look it up to see what the biblical Hebrew year is this year. Because otherwise I'd just be trying to say from memory, and I don't want to do that. I want to actually look it up. But anyways, so thanks so much, and Shabbat, or sorry, not Shabbat, Shalom. I was going to say Shabbat Shalom, but it's not Shabbat Shalom yet, unless you believe in the lunar Sabbaths. But I'll say Shalom. So the new moon days, I believe we're supposed to worship, just like a Sabbath, and praise Yahuwah, and I've got Christian people I know that have been telling me that they want to praise and worship all day on their Sundays. And, I think that I should invite them to worship all day on the Sabbaths, and they might enjoy that. And not only that, but it could it could solve a lot of problems for a lot of people, for a lot of things. Just worshiping and praising and reading the Word on the Sabbath day and resting, like the Bible says. And yes, I am Messianic, which means I follow the Messiah, the Mashiach, and I have salvation in Yeshua Mashiach, Jesus the Christ, as some call him, or Jesus the Messiah. I don't know if I want to use the word Christ or Christ because I'm trying to figure out what that word actually originated in Egypt because I believe it originated with some pagan deity. At least that's what I'm learning. I gotta research that some more. I've been learning biblical Hebrew through the Israeli Institute of Biblical Studies, and so that's I gotta take another class with them tomorrow and try to remember the alphabet or Aleph base, some people call it, I guess. So, anyways, thanks so much and shalom. Bye.